first organelle we have now here is mitochondria. So mitochondria is a double membrane organelle and is rod-like structure. It looks like a what? A rod. Like what? Structure. And it's comprised of what? Of two membranes. The first membrane is outer what? This is outer membrane of mitochondria. And this outer membrane is what? Is smooth membrane. And the inner membrane of mitochondria is a fold-like structure. Is a fold-like structure, or is a finger-like what? Structure. It looks like a what? A finger. It looks like what? A finger. You can observe that what? The outer membrane is what? Is sweet, is smooth. And the inner one is what? Is fold like what? Like a finger. And this inner membrane of mitochondria, we call it what? Crystal. This crystal its function is what? To increase the surface area of mitochondria. And it's also used for what? For phosphorylation. Phosphorylation. In order to produce what? Energy at ATP, adenosine triphosphate. That is, the crystal A is used for phosphorylation by producing energy in form of what? ATP. ATP means what? Adenosine triphosphate. It is also called energy currency. In short, the inner fold membrane of mitochondria is called crystal A, and what its function is to increase the surface area of the mitochondria, and by using it for phosphorylation to produce energy in form of ATP. And the next thing we need here inside the mitochondria, the inner floor of this mitochondria, you call it what? Matrix. And the function of the matrix in mitochondria is used for cellular respiration. That is a region where Krebs cycle occur in mitochondria. Krebs cycle occur in mitochondria, or is a place where citric acid cycle occur in mitochondria. And the next thing we have is what? In mitochondria is what? The mitochondria is also has its own DNA. Is one of the unique features of what? Of mitochondria. See, the mitochondria has its own what? Circular what? Circular DNA. The presence of circular DNA in mitochondria makes mitochondria to become a self-replicant organelle. That is, the hereditary occur in what? In mitochondria. There are three organs in the cell that are mitochondria. The first one is what? Is nucleus. The nucleus of a cell has what? Mitochondria. The chloroplast in the plant cell also has its own mitochondria, and the third organelle is what? Is the chloroplast also has its own DNA. Nucleus has its own DNA, and mitochondria also has its own DNA. So there are three basic organs in the cell that has what? Their own DNA. So the hereditary occur in three organs in what? Three organelles in the cell: mitochondria, chloroplast, and nucleus. We are all familiar with what? With nucleus. That is the only nucleus that has what? That has its own DNA. No, we will be taught in secondary school that the nucleus has its own what? DNA, therefore hereditary occur here. Yes, correct. But the hereditary also takes place in mitochondria and the chloroplast. Why? Because they have their own organ, they have their own DNA. So the mitochondria and the what and the chloroplast have their own circular DNA, and a lot of that, the hereditary occur in them, and they are also what? They are also called self-replicant organelles. And this mitochondria can be found in very active cell. Can be found in what? Very active what? Cell. Like liver cell, flight muscle cell of an insect. The flight muscle cell of an insect and the bird, they have thousands of what? Of mitochondria. Liver cell have what? Numerous mitochondria. Likewise, sperm what? Sperm cell. The sperm cell also have what? Numerous mitochondria, because it needs enough energy to swim from the epididymis of the penis of the testis through the urethra vaginal cervix to the oviduct. And the liver perform numerous functions in our body. It also need what? Enough energy. Therefore, it need what? Mitochondria, flight muscle cell, and some active cell. Then what are the functions of mitochondria? The mitochondria is also known as what? The powerhouse of cell. Why do we call it powerhouse of cell? Is a region in the cell that liberates or produces energy to the cell. The mitochondria is a powerhouse of cell because it's a region inside the cell where energy is being generated through the what? Crystal A and what? And matrix. Because the phosphorylation takes place in crystal A and the Krebs cycle takes place in what? In the matrix. That is what the function of mitochondria is used for cellular respiration, or is used to generate energy at ATP, and is also known as what? The powerhouse of cell. And this organelle can be found in a very active cell. That's all about mitochondria. The next organelle we need to check now is, let us look at lysosome. See, look at the lysosome. The lysosome also derived from the two big words. Lys, in Greek, see the word lysis simply means what? To break. Lys means what? To break. The word some here, you can call it what? Enzyme. And what? Enzyme. When you want to call X, also means what? And what? Enzyme. So the lysosome means what? The breaking down of a particle within the cell with the aid of what? Enzyme. And lysosome is a membrane organelle, and it's spherical in what? In shape. It's spherical in what? In shape, but it's smaller than nucleus. It's smaller than what? Than nucleus. It's spherical in what? In shape, and is derived or is from, or it was secreted from Golgi apparatus of the what? Of the cell, which is Golgi what? Golgi body. The Golgi body is one that secretes what? Lysosome. The lysosome is used for digestion of extracellular substance in the cell. What are the extracellular substances in the cell? Like bacteria. So the lysosome is help cell to digest or to break all the foreign body that's entering to the cell, like bacteria, fungi, and others. Is used for what? Extracellular digestion, and it's also perform digestion, or the role is for the what? The digestion of intracellular substance, such as what? Protein, lipid, and the carbohydrate we have inside the cell. The another function of lysosome, the lysosome is also used for autophagy. Autophagy. Autophagy is the digestion of worn-out organelle in the what? In the cell. So lysosome is used for to digest or to break the worn-out organelle in the what? In the cell, and the process is called autophagy. The process whereby lysosome break down the worn-out organelle in the cell is called autophagy, and this same lysosome also perform another is also used for cell digestion called autolysis. Autolysis. The autolysis is also called what? Self digestion in the cell by forming sugar bag. So those are the function of lysosome. The only organelle inside that is used for digestion of foreign body and intracellular substance is called lysosome. Lysosome is also used to digest the worn-out organelle in the cell, and the process is called autophagy, and it's also for self-digestion by forming suicidal bag. That's all about what? Lysosome.